Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining this info seminar for Master of Science in Satellite Engineering. My name is Bin Xu. I'm currently assistant professor in the Department of Aeronautical and Aviation Engineering at PolyU. I'm program leader for this program. This program is actually a brand new program offered by PolyU by Department of Aeronautical and Aviation Engineering. Um, the motivation for offering this program is actually quite simple because the space economy is booming right now and it will be continuously growing fast in the coming years. So that's why we offer this program. So we actually, you might be interested in satellite itself, like satellite design, the assembly, integration, and testing. You might also be interested in satellite applications like communication and navigation. So in every aspect of the space or satellite engineering, you can find a lot of job opportunities. So that's the reason we offered this program. So next, I'm going to introduce some information about this program. First, a quick tour about PolyU campus. PolyU campus is actually at the heart of Hong Kong. So it's very convenient. It's a very convenient place. You can see that on the screen. We actually have the Innovation Tower. So this is a great place for creative and design work. We also have the Industrial Center. This is a great place for hands-on projects. We also have Jockey Club Auditorium, great talks and performance happening there. And also we have indoor and outdoor swimming pools. So at the bottom, we also have this student square. So you can meet your friends here. And also we have some performances or events happening here. So actually, right behind of this square is our Department of Aeronautical and Aviation Engineering. And also we have the library. The library is actually well stocked and it's also a great study place with nice sea views. And also we have the hotel icon. It's run by PolyU. So anyway, we have a lot of facilities that will be very convenient for your studies and life here at PolyU. PolyU rankings. Actually, PolyU is ranked very high around the world. According to 2026 QS University rankings, we are ranked 10th in Asia and 54th in the world. And according to the US News and World Report, we are 58th in the world. And if you look at the Times Higher Education University rankings, we are 18th in Asia and we are 18th in the world 2026. And also, as a young university, we are actually very strong. If you look at Times Higher Education Young University rankings, we are 7th in the world. So it's a very high ranking. And also, we are very strong in interdisciplinary science and impact rankings, 46 and 56 respectively around the world. And in particular for aerospace engineering, according to 2025 global ranking of academic subjects, we are 47th. So this is a very high ranking in terms of the area, aerospace engineering. It also means actually we are very strong in this area. Actually, a Department of Aeronautical and Aviation Engineering is one of the 5 departments on the Faculty of Engineering. We also have other departments like Department of Biomedical Engineering and other departments. So we are Department of Aeronautical and Aviation Engineering. This program is offered by Department of Aeronautical and Aviation Engineering. So in our department, if you look at the title, Aeronautical and Aviation Engineering, actually our research and teaching activities are divided in 2 groups, I would say. One is aviation engineering on the left-hand side and aeronautical engineering on the right-hand side. In terms of aviation engineering, actually we do a lot of topics like operations research and management in aviation, air transport network, and spatial temporal analytics. Also air mobility and logistics, aviation safety and reliability engineering, as well as sustainable aviation and air transportation. And also we do human factors and ergonomics in aviation. On the right-hand side, we have aeronautical engineering. So this is like concentrated on technical and space side. So we have these topics like satellite communication and navigation, aerodynamics, aerospace structures and materials, aerospace propulsion and combustion, as well as flight mechanics and control. So we have a lot of facilities like the flight simulators and also the wind tunnel and a lot of other facilities that you might use when you are studying here at our department. So I would like to highlight this research recognition by our scholars, our researchers actually. We are very proud that 7 scholars from our department are listed among the world's top 2% of the most cited scientists in 2025. And here is the fact actually we only have 32 researchers. So 7 out of 32, it's an amazing ranking, I would say. It also means our researchers are actually leading in their areas. And as I was introduced a little bit later, you're going to have the option to do your dissertation with these top researchers. So we have very strong external connections. We collaborate with academic institutions. We also collaborate with research institutes or industry partners. For example, we collaborate with UCL, ICL, and also NTU in Singapore, and also KAIST in Korea. And also we collaborate with some industries like Cathay Pacific and also Cormac. Actually, we are also doing a PolyU Cormac Research Institute for Large Aircraft, and also Hong Kong Express, HASL in Hong Kong, and as well as the Hong Kong International Aviation Academy. We also collaborate with some technical giants like Google, Meituan, Tencent, Huawei, and etc. So this means our research and teaching are really close with the industry needs. It also means what you know in here will be also closely related to the industry development. And it's also about the, the career opportunities. So we have very strong connections. In our department, actually, we are also doing some research centers, like the Aviation Research Consortium, the Research Center for Low Altitude Economy, as I just mentioned, COMAC PolyU Research Institute for Large Aircraft, as well as Joint Research Center for Advanced Aerospace Propulsion Technology. And also we have the Research Center for Unmanned Autonomous Systems. So these areas are actually very close aligned with the emerging technologies in the area of aerospace. Regarding space exploration, actually PolyU is really making amazing achievements in this area. PolyU is actually Hong Kong's first educational institution to get the membership of IAF. IAF is International Astronautical Federation. So we have been attending IAF conferences over the past years to showcase our technology achievements in this area. And we are also participating in some national space missions. For example, PolyU researchers contributed to the nation's first Mars exploration project, Tianwen-1, and PolyU researchers designed some equipment for the mission, like the Mars landing surveillance camera for the Mars mission, as well as surface sampling and packing system for Chang'e 5 and 6 missions. So we are actively joining the national space missions. And regarding the space exploration at our department, we are also doing this. For example, we are working on a LEO communication and navigation satellite payload. And as you can see on this slide, on the right-hand side, this is actually integrated communication and navigation payload. So it can enable communication and navigation, as well as extending the terrestrial and oceanic coverage extension. We actually showcased this technology at IAC, International Astronautical Congress 2025, last year in Sydney. So we also do a lot of teaching activities in space exploration. For example, in 2023, we organized PolyU CubeSat mission space and debris removal event. So we encourage secondary school students to join the mission, so as to encourage them to do research and development in this area. And also in 2024, we co-organized Hong Kong's first Astron, which is the Space Lab competition. We also encourage young engineers to do this. And also we have been participating actively in some space competitions around the world. For example, we received the award in IAF Chinese Society of Astronautics Space University's CubeSat Challenger. And in particular, we are also collaborating with other universities on some students' projects. For example, we collaborated with Halifax University from UAE. So students work on some international final year projects, as you can see on this page. So students from PolyU and Halifax University working on the CubeSat testing and design. So if you join us, we also have a lot of opportunities for you. So coming back to this program, why satellite engineering MSc? As I said at the beginning, the answer is actually quite simple. So the global space economy is rapidly expanding right now, and also it will be continuously expanding in the coming years. So if you look at these figures by some organizations, for example, the Space Foundation predicted that the space economy will grow, will reach 570 billion US dollars. So this is a great growth. And what is important is most of these are actually commercial revenues, which accounts for 78%. According to the World Economic Forum, so the space sector will be worth like 1.8 trillion by 2035. So this is triple that in 2023, and it will be twice the rate of global GDP growth. And again, more than 60% of the demand will be driven by supply chain, transportation, etc. You know, those are really closely related to our everyday life applications. And according to Morgan Stanley, the space market will surge to over 1 trillion US dollars by 2040. And if you look at the bottom figure, you can see satellites will be a backbone for the space economy, actually. And in the coming decades, thousands of satellites will be launched into space every year. So there is a strong need for professionals in this area. So that's why we offer this program. Our program is actually closely matched with government policies and national development plan. For example, China's Space Administration have unveiled a plan to boost commercial growth. We encourage international cooperation. So commercial space enterprises will have a lot of opportunities, and the plan really encourages these companies to go global and help developing countries to build satellite application industries. And also commercial companies can take part in a lot of programs ranging from propulsion to next generation satellite platforms and payloads. For example, used for integrated communication and navigation and remote sensing applications, as I just introduced. And most importantly, China's 15th five-year plan, 2026 to 2030, lists the aerospace sector among its strategic emerging industries. It's really important. And actually, you know, currently, over the past few days, you know, it is in China's two sections. And actually, on March 5th, just a few days ago, at the opening of National People's Congress in Beijing, Premier Li Qiang emphasized that the aerospace will be designated to be an emerging pillar industry. So our program is closely matched with these government policies. In Hong Kong, we are also closely matched with the government policies. For example, Chief Executive's 2025 policy address has stated that they will support the development of aerospace science and technology, and they will support space economy. So the government actually has set up the Hong Kong Space Robotics and Energy Center under the Inner Hong Kong research clusters to support the country's Chang'e 8 mission. And also the Commerce and Economic Development Bureau is exploring how to streamline the vetting of license applications for low Earth orbit satellites, and they will promote 6G applications. And also the government will invest more in this area. And after this policy address, in January this year, the Chief Executive's Policy Unit hosted a high-level roundtable, as you can see on the right-hand side. They discussed how Hong Kong can promote the space economy based on our strength. So anyway, our program is matching with the government policies. So this means what you will learn here will be closely related to the development plan of the country. So some information about the program. Our program title, MSc in Satellite Engineering. So the entrance year is September this year. We support mixed mode of studies. If you do part-time, then you have 2.5 years to get the degree. If you do full-time, you have 1.5 years for your studies. And we need 30 credits for graduation. This includes core and elective subjects. And also we have to do 1 credit for academic integrity and ethics. This is what you have to do. So regarding the tuition fees, 1 credit will be worth 8,500 Hong Kong dollars. And this is the same for local and non-local students. And there is no tuition charge for the 1 credit AIE subject, which is academic integrity and ethics, but everyone has to do this. But there's no charge for this 1 credit. Some requirements about the admission. So you need a bachelor's degree with honors in engineering, science, or technology, or an equivalent qualification. And most importantly, I would say, if you have some work experience or some qualifications or certificates in relevant area, we will also take that into consideration. So we encourage you to apply for this program if you have relevant work experience or qualifications. Regarding the English language requirements, we need a score of 80 or above in TOEFL internet-based test, or if you do IELTS, you need an overall band score of 6 or above. Regarding the curriculum, so you can see we have 12 subjects. We offer 12 subjects, and this includes 6 core subjects and 6 elective subjects. So actually the idea or the motivation for designing this curriculum is that we want to enhance our students' fundamental knowledge in satellite engineering. But in the meantime, we also want to emphasize the applications of satellites. So that's why we offer a diverse range of subjects. For example, we offer subjects like satellite engineering, spacecraft dynamics, space vehicle propulsion systems, and also ground segment and satellite operations, spacecraft testing and verification. These subjects are really core subjects in this program. And we also offer some subjects that are related to the application of satellites, like satellite positioning and navigation, remote sensing, image processing, as well as advanced photogrammetry and computer vision, and also AI in aerospace engineering. And also we offer a very new subject, which is new space economy. This is a very innovative subject. So we will invite guest lecturers from the industry to introduce the space economy. So we want to train our students to be not only the satellite engineering, engineers, but we also want to train our students to be satellite project leaders in the future. So if you want to get the degree, you have 2 options. One is non-dissertation option. The other one is dissertation option. If you do non-dissertation option, you have to complete 10 taught subjects from the above 12 subjects. And you have to do 6 core subjects. So these 6 core subjects are also compulsory subjects that you have to take if you choose the non-dissertation option. If you choose dissertation option, you just have to complete 7 taught subjects, but this again includes 6 core compulsory subjects on the left-hand side of this page. So the dissertation will be actually a 9 credits registration. So basically you will do some researches, some projects with the researchers in our department. And this is also a great opportunity to enhance your hands-on skills. And again, you have to do this 1 credit subject for academic integrity and ethics. And there is no charge for this one credit. And also you have the option to exit from this program with postgraduate diploma if you meet some specific requirements. And regarding the employment prospects, I believe this is very important. And as you can see on this page, actually, we have quite a lot of opportunities in this area. So actually, the commercial space industry chain can be divided into 3 groups. As you can see on the left-hand side, we have the upstream, we have the middle stream, and downstream. Upstream is about the infrastructure. So this is about satellite design and manufacturing, satellite launching, spacecraft operations. So you can work on support systems, system integration, launch services, and satellite in-orbit operations. So there's a lot of opportunities in this area. On this page, I also have some companies in this area. In the middle is the middle stream, which is about the product integration. So this is more related to the user equipment of satellite engineering. So you can do communication equipment, navigation equipment, or software or data products. You have a lot of opportunities. At the bottom, we see the downstream applications. This is like more related to our everyday life. So you can find opportunities in a lot of areas like satellite broadcasting television, broadband internet access, IoT services, autonomous driving, transport, location services, business marketing, etc. I also want to emphasize this. I mean, Hong Kong is actually quite uniquely positioned. We are within the Great Bay Area. GBA is actually a major hub for commercial aerospace. As far as we know, here in the GBA area, we have more than 70 commercial companies in this area. So they cover a lot of aspects for space or satellite engineering, from satellite design, AIT, to satellite applications. Even we have some companies working on the launch surface. And by the way, also, as you can see here, Hong Kong is actually not far away from the satellite launch surfaces, launch sites like Yangjiang Commercial Rocket and satellite launch site. It's not far away from Hong Kong. And also, we are not far away from Hainan Wenchang Space Launch Site and the Wenchang Commercial Space Launch Site. And here we also have some career path, and you can join some commercial space enterprises in the GBA area, as I just mentioned. And also you can join some international commercial aerospace markets. Like you can find some multi-international corporate opportunities. You can also join some companies like regarding smart cities or digital economy, like DJI or SenseTime, etc. So you can do a lot of works if you graduate from our program, not limited to satellite platform itself. We have received support from the industry. For example, as you can see here, we have support from CAS Space, AirSat Group, Ada Space, Shenzhen Magic CubeSat, as well as Starvision. So CAS Space on the top is actually a commercial satellite launch service provider. And AirSat Group is a commercial aerospace company that covers satellite design, payload research and development, as well as constellation operation. Ada Space, an AI satellite internet technology company. Shenzhen Magic CubeSat focused on microsatellites and Starvision, and it's actually doing AI-driven satellite and constellations. So this means you have the opportunity to do your internships in these companies from the industry. Finally, a little bit information about the applications. So the main round has passed. So we have the extended round, which is April 30th this year. So we still have some time. We encourage you to apply for this program. And we have 60 quotas for this program. Regarding the scholarships, we provide merit-based AAE MSc dissertation scholarship. So you have to meet some requirements. For example, you have to attend a GPA for the first year not lower than 3.0 out of 4.3. And this scholarship is for full-time MSc students early. And each award will be a value of 60,000 Hong Kong dollars. But you have to choose the dissertation option. You have to complete a 9-credit dissertation. Then you're eligible for this scholarship. If you have any questions regarding this program, for example, the application, then you can email us. You can contact academic registry. You can also contact AAE General Office, or you can contact me directly, email us, or you can contact Professor Zhang Yiping. She's the deputy program leader for this program. So this is a quick introduction about our program. Thank you very much.